Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Fandom Empire. I'm Sean, and we're sitting down here for a few minutes breaking down this Halloween Kills trailer. Now, just so you know ahead of time, we're not going to break down every frame of the trailer. I'll get into why afterwards and even during. We're going to break down some of my favorite parts of the trailer and maybe some questionable parts of the trailer. But I don't know about the rest of you. I'm fucking stoked about the trailer. It looks amazing. The poster looks even better, in my opinion. Let's do this. Let's get into this trailer breakdown. Some of you might agree, some of you might not. The first thing I want to know, though, before we get into the breakdown, is what would you guys give this trailer out of 10? How would you rate the Halloween Kills trailer out of 10? I want you to comment in the comment section down below. We do read the comments. What you say matters to us. Also, don't forget to click the like button, hit subscribe, and click that notification bell to keep up to date on all of our future content. There's so much more coming. All right, let's do this. So they open on Laurie's house in flames, which makes sense because, I mean, look, how many of us have been using this GIF on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, social media in general? It's been everywhere, so it made sense to open there. And I like the shot, you know. The shot's a little wider than what you see on the screen right now, but I like the shot. It was a nice way. It set the tone for the trailer, in my opinion, which is basically just balls to the walls crazy. Right here is one of my favorite shots in the trailer. Now, as you're watching this, the firefighters literally stop and have like almost an oh shit look on their face. You can actually see Michael through the reflection of his mask there. And it's just badass. Absolute badass. They could have gotten away with this scene being a little... They didn't have to sell it as much as they did. And they did, and it's better for it. And I remember reading this scene. I read this... If you're new to the channel, I read the script leak along with thousands of others. I remember when I read the script leak with this scene, I was just kind of like, oh, wow. This scene's going to be just absolutely fucking crazy. And sure enough, by the looks of the trailer, it is. With that said, this particular shot right here, which is the Halligan bar, I believe it's called, going through the firefighter's mask, I don't think we needed to see this in the trailer. I read about it. The script actually describes this shot very well. And I remember thinking to myself, okay, so I like the shot. I like the creativity of it. I like the fact that it is something different in a Halloween movie. Now, some purists might not like it, or maybe they do. I'm not really sure. Haven't had too much of a chance to talk to too many other people about this trailer. With that said, though, I just, to me, I wanted to experience this shot in an IMAX theater with IMAX sound for the first time, and we didn't get it. And I kind of feel like that's sort of the way this trailer goes. As amazing as it is, it shows a lot. And Fangoria can come out here with whatever article that they want. And Mike Bish and I have our first episode of Fandom Empire Now, the official Fandom Empire podcast tonight. The first episode is going to be live on YouTube. The rest you'll have to catch on podcast platforms. But we're going to dive in more to the Fangoria damage control, if you will. But let's keep moving on. I love this shot. There's a reason why this shot is the thumbnail for our video. I think it's fantastic. Yeah, maybe it's not some of the lighting that some people prefer, but I just love the way Michael looks in this shot. This, honest to God, is one of my favorite shots of Michael Myers, period. It's just so absolutely stunning. Laurie's house in the background on fire, and Michael's just kind of standing there like, job well done. I like this shot of Michael, too. I don't necessarily like the rest of the shot, which is cropped out, and if you want to see it, you can go see the trailer. But this specific shot here of Michael kind of shows how beat up the mask is. You can see it in the photo, and the coveralls are pretty beat up too. And don't get me wrong, the kill in the trailer was cool, but I kind of question why you have to have more kills in a trailer than what's in the entire 1978 movie. Look, there's a lot more kills in the movie, like way more. So they didn't spoil even close to half of them. Not even close. However, again, too much in my opinion, but I love this shot. We move on. Mob rules is a theme here. It's the theme of the movie. It was the code name for the movie. People are gunning for Michael. And to me, even though my co-host Kieron disagrees with me on Fandom Empire Live, I like the concept of mob rules. We haven't really seen that before in Halloween 4, and except for in Halloween 4, pardon me. And that didn't turn out too well, nor would I call that a real mob of any sort. Call back to Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Always loved that. Again, if you go back and watch the trailer, you can start to piece together some things and figure out who these people are really, which is a little unfortunate, but it's there. And I wouldn't say a major spoiler, but there's a spoiler of a, I'll just let you figure it out. You can figure out who dies anyway. Again, another shot that, while I love this trailer, did we need to see how Michael survived the fire? They legitimately show you in the trailer. But it's a cool shot. The gun cabinet door slides up, and there's Michael. And this is what I was talking about on the channel for months now, is, as much as Michael is the face of evil, or the essence of evil, as they say in this trailer, he's smart. He's fucking brilliant. Like, the house was burning down around him, and he thought, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to go hide in the gun rack. Genius. He's not just, he's not Jason. I love this shot, too. Michael, without giving away too much, this is a chase scene that I'm really looking forward to seeing in the movie. This scene reads as just something absolutely spectacular, and I think it's really going to be awesome. And I just love the lighting and the forest around him, and it's just brilliant. Whenever we get a shot from Michael from behind, it's phenomenal. I like this shot, too, because it's really a nice look at the mask and the damage that's done on the left-hand side of the mask. And he's looking down at Allison in this shot. And again, one of my favorite shots. The one thing this trailer doesn't lack is badass shots of Michael Myers, a.k.a. the Shape, a.k.a. the Boogeyman. But we're back to mob rules, and again, I like the idea that there's different groups in the town of Haddonfield coming after Michael Myers. They've had enough. No more. They're going to put an end to this, or so they think. But if I can point you to the second guy over to the left, he's literally holding a old-ass Titan hockey stick from the 1980s. This is supposed to be 2018, right? I know people will be like, okay, you're going a little bit far, but like, hey, Dave and Bruce with It's Me, Billy, those guys paid so much attention to detail. I'm not saying you can't have a hockey stick laying around from the 1980s. Simply saying it's not going to do a whole lot. And then we move on to the final shot that we're going to show on here, and it's my boy, Tommy Doyle. Not Tommy B, Tommy Doyle. And I can't wait to see Anthony Michael Hall in this trailer. The one thing I do think this trailer protected was how heavily involved certain legacy characters are in the story, because they are heavily involved, make no mistake about it. And they also protected the flashback, although I think you probably could have shown some of the flashback since, we've literally seen it get filmed. It's all over YouTube. Not the whole thing, obviously, hardly. But you could have shown a little bit of the flashback, I think, instead of showing some of the more revealing kills. But again, I love this shot of Tommy. He's ready to swing for the fences, and we'll have to see what happens when Tommy Doyle and the rest of Haddonfield face off against Michael Myers October 15th, 2021. Or I guess in the movie, it's still 2018. Don't forget, Fandom Empire Now, first episode of our live podcast, airs tonight, 8:50 Eastern Time. It's 1 hour long. We're talking basically everything Halloween Kills for episode number 1. We had a different plan for episode 1, but we figured the trailer dropped. Why not go with that? Don't forget to click like, hit subscribe, click that notification bell, keep up to date on all of our future content. We appreciate the support. Coming up on 3,000 subs, we might already be there. I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention. But check us out on Instagram and Twitter at FandomEmpireNow as well, and Facebook. Bunch of different places you see there. We'll see you next time, everybody. The Boogeyman. He's coming. I'm going the fuck to bed.